Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over everything. Damn it, we fucked up. Oh well. Oh, ha. Tell it like it is. Hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jade and XT.
Featuring Aaron Neville as Adele.
Yeah, Aaron does drag.
I believe that.
Listen, he always wore that earring on the wrong side of this.
I can testify. I've seen him on the street.
All right. But anyway, I'm your host, XD.
Yep, me too.
I'm XD, a.k.a. the Chuck D of homosexuality, a.k.a. homo without a pause, a.k.a. the gay F.E. white, because nigga, we all got pain.
Damn, I need one.
Step your cookies up.
I'm Jade, the Mary Jane mommy. On Wednesday nights at my crib is the place to be.
Oh, man. Anyway, welcome back to another episode. Always glad to have you all around. What's goings on with the goings on with the goings on?
For those listening to me multiple times a week.
Yeah, you like the Ryan Seacrest of podcasts because you everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I haunt you niggas. Mwah, delicious. So anyway. Hot dog is delicious. Yeah. I fractured my foot.
Yeah, we heard because you were being
angry.
Yeah.
I was being angry.
Niggas love violence.
Niggas love violence. Here I am, a testament.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're here. At least your toes are done. They're cute.
Thanks. It's time for a new pedicure, but
it's fine. You know what I hate is like when, because in my head I feel like pedicure should be a part of your natural upkeep. Like, you know, when like if you get a shape up, you should get like a pedicure. So like people always post pictures of them getting a pedicure. It's just like it's a special thing, and it's just like, well, girl, you should always engage in foot care.
Yeah.
Like you only have two, so you should make that a thing.
Take pride in your feet.
Yeah. And I know people are like, well, I hate feet. Well, I hate feet. So
grow up.
I hate feet.
I know.
Like, take care of yours.
Don't touch me, dude. I hate feet. Yeah. And I'm like, relax, nigga. It's not a frog.
Right.
You got two of them.
Right. Like, relax. They're yours.
Right. I can't.
Pick me up. Pick me up. Like, grow
the hell up.
Right. Like, what the fuck? What else happened to you?
That's it. I fractured this foot, so I've been in the crib. Been in the Chris Naive.
The Chris Naive.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do this week?
Yeah, what did you do? What did you do?
I'm back eating meat.
Welcome back.
Yeah, here's the thing.
It's delicious.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's not to say that, I enjoyed my time off of meat, and maybe my year goal was a little bit ambitious. But 6 weeks we had a good run. It was like a mini series. It was like,
That's it.
Yeah. Like
no respect lost?
No. I toughed it out, and I still have non-meat products in my fridge, so it's not like I'm eating meat every day.
You almost lasted the entire series of Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
You lasted almost a series.
Yeah.
That's almost a whole series of not eating chicken while you're watching the show, so that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Think about it that
6
way.
weeks. 6 weeks is a long time.
6 weeks is a good amount of time.
Yeah. So, it's lit.
I'm not mad. That's like 5 weeks and like 6 days more than I could do.
Yeah. So, it's cool. What else happened this week? Gearing up for my talk.
Yeah.
Right. In Philadelphia, May 17th, the Sex X conference. Get your tickets. Only $5. Link is in the description box, whatever you're listening.
Go see the homie.
Yeah.
Then let's get into it.
Wait, do you have any announcements? Because I like to do them in the beginning of the show as opposed to the end.
Nope. Listen to Getting Grown every Tuesday.
Getting Grown.
Listen to JD Next to You every Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday. Please call our hotline. We love when you call.
Yeah.
Shout out to the young man who sang his pee picking heart
He
out.
sure did.
And I love Grace. Grace is like Adele.
Okay.
They all look alike. But her name is Grace. From You is a song he sang. He sang. It wasn't bad at all.
Mm-mm.
At all. And shout out to...
It just caught me off guard.
Oh, it caught me all the way off guard.
I was like, well, sing in the phone then. That's
yeah,
you?
yes. Sing, niece.
And then he was like, well, I don't know why I just did that.
Yeah, but it was nice.
It was nice.
It was a little croon, a little tune. Also, shout out to y'all who call and, point out all the things that niggas love.
Yeah.
Because niggas love hypotheticals.
Yeah.
They do. Niggas love to lie, and we're also going to talk about that later on in the show.
Yes, we are.
Because, oh, God.
Niggas lie.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, listen to us wherever you can listen to your podcast, except for SoundCloud. And also, please rate us 5 stars on iTunes. That's
on the iTunes.
On the iTunes. It's Soup's important. And also, shop Blue Apron.
Yes, JXD.
With your 3 free meals.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Jada XD. My name is Luna. Long-time listener, first-time caller. So I was thinking, ever since you guys did that episode of Things Niggas Love to Do, I've been thinking about it hella because niggas love to jaywalk, and I've been seeing that so much. This morning I was driving, not walking. I messed up. Fuck. How do I start over?
Now it's time for Artist of the Week. This week is a new fave.
Yes.
Kadia Bonet.
Introduced to us by our producer
Extraordinaire.
Abraham Kevin Quesada.
This episode is produced by Abraham Kevin Quesada, that you hear every week. He's also available for hire.
He sure is.
Yeah, so Kadia Bonet, she's based out of LA. She's super dope. She just released this an EP or album, called The Visitor. Mm-hmm. It's really like deep vibes, like if you're just trying to unwind at the end of the day or start your morning right, because people piss you off, and if you have to deal with white people,
it's peaceful,
and you have to like center yourself, like harness your chi and shit.
Yeah.
She has some amazing, dope music for you. My favorite is Honeycomb on the new album. You know, it's lit. It's very, you know what? Like if I wish my apartment had like a tub that I was long enough, that was big enough for me to lay in. Because I would literally just lay in the tub and listen to her music. Just like.
Yeah, she's got tub music.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's like,
yeah.
I feel like rested, like green tea music.
Yes, it's green tea music.
Yeah. And we all need that in our lives, you know what I mean?
Green tea stoner music.
Yeah, actually. But, you know, check her out. Support Black art.
Always.
So, 24 million Americans may not, you know, have health care in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So shout out to Death. What's up? You know, it's lit.
Yeah. Dying is.
I feel like dying. I feel like dying after all the drugs are gone. I feel like dying. I feel like dying.
Sitting on the clouds, I got smoke coming from my seats. I can play basketball with the moon. I got the whole world at my feet.
Yeah, so Trump Care.
I can play basketball. I got the whole world at my feet.
Yeah, so Trump Care passed by the House of Representatives. So, you know.
House of Demons.
Yeah, so it's only a couple weeks until our impending doom. But you know what's interesting is the fact that I feel like this is all coming on the heels of the new season of House of Cards. So, like, they're trying to compete. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
so many things.
Right. Because everything that Trump does is for TV. It's for prime time.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
So, you know, it's really frightening, and so I make light of the plight, as Black people do. Yeah. Because that's how we've survived for generations upon generations. It's how we got through crack, actually.
Yes. Jokes.
Yeah.
That's why crackhead jokes are always funny.
Always funny.
Always
funny. Mm. You know what I've ever noticed? Have you ever seen a crackhead get, like, a cold?
No, they don't get sick.
Exactly, and they never fall.
Those are heroin addicts. There's a difference. They got the lean.
But I've never seen a crackhead fall either. I've never seen a crackhead on the ground, and if they do get on the ground, they get up really fast.
Or they're on the ground because they're trying my back, my neck, and my back.
Heroin users, they just have that nod and that lean.
They have that lean, but they don't fall.
They don't.
They never fall.
They don't.
Oh, yeah, crack is always funny.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, Trump Care is not.
No.
Please call your senator, you know, blow them up like the World Trade.
Yeah.
And say, hey, listen, you want another election? Gotcha, son.
Right.
Vote no. Because you know, I'll fuck you up. So, next. Betsy DeVos.
Betsy the Devil.
Yeah, she was booed today.
Good.
At Bethune-Cookman's graduation. Now, we don't know who she is. She is a woman that has no business in, you know, doing anything.
No.
But she is the Secretary of Education. And she's never had a real job before.
No.
So she's in charge of, like, all of education.
She needs to literally be in charge of the devil eggs. Like, that's all she needs to be in charge of.
Right.
At the function.
So this HBCU in Florida decided to invite her to give her an honorary degree and speak, which is, like, super fucking insulting to, like, the students and alumni and everybody. Like, I get, like, you have to concede
and the ancestors.
Yeah. I know Mary McLeod Bethune is pissed.
Big mad.
Bigly. And
she woke up and said, what the hell?
Why? What the hell? Somebody lied today.
She probably sounds like part of the old lady gang.
No, I feel like in my head, like Mary McLeod Bethune sounds like Marsha Wallace from Night Court.
I really think she sounds like that.
Now what you mean? Up in here. Like I just feel like that's what she sounds like. That's just like
that makes
a thing.
perfect sense, actually.
Yeah, but the students protested during the ceremony.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And they turned their backs on her.
Good.
Yeah, and they continue to boo. And apparently, she said she cut her thing short. And I was just like, why? Don't do it at all, girl. You should have just went the fuck home.
Right.
But apparently, the president or the dean was just like, hey, if you guys don't stop booing, we'll cut this off, and we'll just mail you your degrees.
Later today, I will have the honor of visiting Dr. Bethune's home and paying my respects at her gravesite. I am moved by words in her last will and testament.
Kudos to those. Like, it's super insulting. Like, I didn't go to a HBCU, but I would feel super insulted that this woman who clearly hates everything that we're about is speaking at my graduation where I paid thousands of dollars, like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to support.
She's dead. Mourn her.
Yep. You're getting really good.
Thanks.
You're doing it. Yeah.
I know I'm not saying that much. I just really honestly hate all of this. So I kind of clam up when it comes to it.
That's fine.
Like, it literally shakes something in my spirit to talk about these people.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like,
yeah.
when it comes to it.
Yeah, but we gotta be the voice of the people.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta be the Keke Palmer podcast.
Let me tell you what I'll never
We're
do.
the voice of the young
Keke
people.
Palmer of anything.
We're the voice of the young people.
The children, because the children.
Yeah.
Is that what she calls them?
Yeah. We're the voice of the young people.
Like, we literally saw.
But the gag is,
we literally saw you as Akila. Like, you can't say the children anything.
Right? I know. God, she really makes me upset.
She does.
But anyway, shame on you, Bethune-Cookman. But peace to the graduates. Congratulations to you all. Love ya. So, Big from Robin Big passed away.
I know.
I loved that
so
show.
Sad. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Yeah, it was a really odd show, but it worked.
Yeah, it did.
He passed away. He was 45.
Yeah, I think it was from a heart attack, if
Yeah.
I read correctly.
That is very
really young. That's really young. He leaves a 9-year-old daughter.
Oh.
Which is really, really sad. So she lost her
father
when
she needs him the most.
Yep. So, and he just seemed like a big old teddy bear.
Yeah, he always got Rob in line because Rob was white,
right? Which translates to OD.
Yeah, so like you know how that goes. He was just reeling back in like, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, he was like everybody. He was just a big old teddy bear, and he was very kind and very pleasant, and like they were really like, yeah, he was his bodyguard, but they were literally best friends, and
I know they had beef for a little bit, but I think they worked it out.
They did. They did
before he passed. So
that's really good.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Big.
Rest in peace.
So we're gonna talk about drugs. So I was listening to an episode of Two Guys and a Girl. Mm-hmm. And then with the episode that we did, that we talked about drugs. First of all, we talked about drugs a lot on that show.
Did we?
We did. But we talked, and the conversation was about legalizing stuff. And we were and then that. So anyway, Jade and I were on the phone this morning at like 7:30, and we were talking about how like people do specific kinds of drugs, and how they've been taking it way too far. So, Black people, we have done this thing to cope, right? We self-medicate. Most people self-medicate. And,
It started with the heroin.
What?
Niggas used to use heroin.
Marijuana is medication, too.
It is, but before that, even before weed, niggas was using heroin.
Opium?
Straight up heroin. Niggas were tying belts to their arms and putting needles into their veins. Ray Charles was a heroin addict.
He was. He was.
Heroin was actually pretty prevalent back then.
It was. And yes, but my point is the fact that, yes, we have always used drugs, right? And yes, we do have issues with drugs in our community, sure, just like anybody else. However,
I feel like
the young, yeah. So it's like white people be like doing the most. So like, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So we watch all these shows and these movies and these things where these white people,
speaking to the mic, Clarice.
Yeah, where these white people have these house parties in high school, and they're popping all these pills and snorting all this coke and doing all this stuff. And generally what you see from the black kids is we just hanging out, smoking a little weed, might drink a little liquor.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Except for the people that are born in the late 90s and 2000s, but that's something else.
We'll get to them.
Yeah.
So we are the generation that has seen what crack has done to our people.
Yeah.
Right? So we've kind of like our like particular decade, I guess I would like to say, we kind of are like, like we seen niggas addicted to crack, and we're just gonna sit over here, smoke a little weed, and kind of just mind our business.
Yeah.
Until Future popped up.
Yeah.
And niggas decided that they were gonna put a huge gray area between the two worlds and start doing all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Oh, you did more drugs than me, you must be hallucinating. Oh, you did more perks than me, you must be hallucinating. No man, so but these like these, you must have seen say.
Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Well, you want to do it. Chase it, chick.
I can't do it right now. But my point is, so like, there's a show on Viceland called Black Market with Michael K. Williams. And there was an episode about lean. And so when they first, and the first part of the episode is like, it's just a bunch of blacks at a car wash because, niggas love car wash.
Yeah.
And they having a barbecue because, again, niggas love barbecues. And so they're all drinking lean and just having a good time and relaxing. Later on in the episode, they show these white kids drinking lean, but they add like extra prescription drugs, like they crush up Xannies and Mollies and Special K and like elephant tranquilizers and shit in it, you know what I mean? And like babies, like a whole bunch of shit that they add. And like this one guy was like throwing up and having a seizure and shit. And it's just like, why? Like, why are you taking this so fucking far?
I don't know why niggas can't just like be content with a Mary Jane high. Like, you just rest a little bit, relax. Niggas can grill, listen to music, drink a little liquor, and we are good. Why do you all have to take it to the next level? Why? What is rolling? Please explain that to me. What is rolling?
Well, girl, that's when you pop a pill.
No, I know what it is, but I'm like, I don't want to roll nowhere. Like, that don't sound fun.
Okay.
Unless we like roll into the store.
Rolling with the homies.
Rolling with the homies.
Anyway, no judging your drug use. Just manage it better. Don't die, guys. So the juicy story of the week, one of them, is your girl Puff Daddy.
I like how you sound like Sky.
Is being sued by his personal chef because he tried to make her do some freaky deaky shit while he was doing the freaky deaky shit.
You sound exactly like Sky.
I know, I've been working on it. Basically, Cindy Rueda, she was hired to cook for him in 2015. But like he didn't really make sexual advances. It was just very odd. So like she claimed that she would walk into, like he would summon her to his room and he'd be naked and he would like ask if she was attracted to or liked his naked body. Or like he would be having sex and like he would call her to like bring him food and like try to make her feed it to him while he was fucking.
Cassie?
Who knows? But I'm sure. I just feel like okay. I'm very upset that she was sexually harassed and this is not what she asked for. However, and let me say this. If I am Puffy, because I don't know who the fuck Diddy is.
Nope.
If I'm Puffy and I'm hiring somebody to do these things for me, I'm going to pay them a ridiculous amount of money. I feel like if you have a ridiculous amount of money, you're paying the chef, like there's going to be some freaky deaky shit that you're going to make them sign NDA agreements. Because it's different if she was like, I'm not trying to victim blame. She has every right to file a suit. Mm-hmm. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, to get down. Like, she could have just said no and I quit and that's it. Like, this is way too freaky for me. But you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be, like, if you hire somebody, there's got to be a clause like, hey, I like you to feed me grapes while I'm butt naked fucking my bitch. You know what I mean? And you just kind of sign up for that.
But what if he didn't say that?
Right. She's totally within her right. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying Puffy might be in a little bit more freaky shit than you allow. However, I just feel like, I don't know. Because I'm trying not to victim blame. I'm not trying to shame her because she's with everyone right. Because I would have quit too. I'm like, fuck you, nigga. And I probably would have sued him too. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like rich people are just nasty and they feel like
they do ridiculous things.
They do really ridiculous things. Yeah, and because he's worth more than Jay-Z.
My bad. I feel like that makes sense because I just feel like that makes sense. I don't know why. Well, Jay-Z now is married to Beyonce.
Yeah.
I know what girls like. I'm a fly. I know what they want. They want to sex me. They think I'm sexy.
Yeah.
So my friend listens to this show, and I didn't know he listens to this show, but he listens to this show. And he was like, he loves you because you could hear the blunt pull.
What?
I'm going to bring him here one day. You'll love him, by the way. Because he's an N-word.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
He's an N-word.
Anyway, we're like all over the place. We're like,
anyway, yeah.
I feel like the type of person that Puffy is. I feel like the way he laid on those stairs at the Met Gala, I feel like he does that in his house on the counter. Like he's mad aggravating while you're trying to cook his food. He's just
super fucking extra.
In the way, he's just so extra. I feel like he has a little pencil dick. Ugh, everything about him just disgusts me. Except the Diddy crop.
Yes.
The Diddy crop.
Let me tell you something. Puffy is very, very black. That's That's one celebrity that has never shied away from blackness. Ever.
If your mother has platinum blonde hair, you are destined to be a nigga.
I love Janice Combs. I think she's a wonderful person. She is completely ridiculous, and I want her to have a show on Bravo.
She never will.
God.
She might.
I bet you.
Blonde hair.
I bet you Puffy really could. No, because Puffy would probably put her on TV if she really wanted to.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, but I don't think she has any interest.
No, I
but
don't
Janice
think so.
is everything.
Janice is something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he's super extra and like, you know, not very good in bed. And he's a murderer. But did he crop? Did he crop? Because I was cracking up. Niggas was like, look at the way he set himself up just to crop them hoes out the picture. And then with it not being the first time he's cropped Kardashians out of a picture, I think that is pure gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Black excellence. Hashtag
It
black
is
excellence.
black excellence.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy is Puffy. Ugh, Diddy. Puffy is that nigga you love to hate.
He's
And
just
you also
super
hate to
extra.
love.
He's super extra, but I enjoy him.
I enjoy parts of him because he's so extra. It's entertaining, but I still think that he's a murderer.
Sure. Him.
But there's been plenty of entertaining murderers.
Yeah, Mama Choice. So Red Lobster.
What?
Niggas love Red Lobster.
Yes, they do.
They have come out with a Cheddar Bay Biscuit lip balm.
Too far. Too far. You all did good when you put out the box mix.
Yeah, Crystal makes those, and she puts
Ooh,
she makes it
does
with,
from scratch,
and she
though.
makes it with beignet dough. Oh my god,
It is so
amazing!
good.
Oh my god, I could eat like 9 of them.
Yo, biscuits.
God.
I have my cutoff, but her biscuits
Yeah,
are
her
so
biscuits
good.
are so fucking amazing. God, big up to Crystal. Like what? Ooh, she can't do nothing else. She can make some biscuits, child.
She got some black hands.
Yeah,
man.
she does.
Yeah, blessed.
She cooks down. Anyway, yeah, lip balm.
I don't want my lips to taste and smell like garlic and parsley. And butter. Maybe butter. But not garlic and parsley.
And
Like, we're
cheddar
trying to
cheese.
get that off of our breath. Too far. Red Lobster. Red Lobsters.
That's like I'm gonna sop you up with a biscuit.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
this is fitting. Red Lobster, Sirens.
I know. Welcome home.
I know. Now it's time for a break. And we're back. So, 90s babies. Okay, so listen.
Oh, he has a rant on his spirit.
One of my best friends in the entire world was born in the 90s. And this is no shade to you, Brandon. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Okay. I know we have a lot of listeners who were born in the 90s, and it's great. It's wonderful. And not all 90s babies, so don't do that. I've said this on Twitter, but I have dated men from various decades. Men who were born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Okay.
And I have to say, dating men from the 90s has been the most difficult because there is a...
Sorry, it's just so funny.
I know. Black Ink Crew podcast, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a social disconnect
I was going to say
with people. Yeah, communication disconnect between those who didn't really grow up with the internet. Like I remember, like in kindergarten. Did you guys have computers in kindergarten? Like the big IBM ones?
Nope.
See, I grew up in Silicon Valley, so I guess that made sense. But not like when I talk to people who were like my age or older, like they have no fucking computers.
No.
But people were born in the 90s, yeah, they had computers and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
The
Like,
earliest memory I remember of a computer is like second grade when we played Oregon Trail.
yeah. Oregon Trail. Like, you remember Mavis Beacon?
Yes.
Like, I had old school Mavis Beacon with the black lady with the limp dick tie on the cover.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And like those things. But I also, anyway, like trying to communicate with somebody who was born with the 90s is very difficult because the language isn't there. I was reading this study Risha, Chef Risha, formerly known as Kanye Breast, posted this link about babies and how like the more screen time that they have, meaning on an iPad or phone or whatever, the more language issues that they have. Oh. Right. So, which made me think about all this because it's just like I've been like trying to communicate with somebody and like dating wise, it's like they text you WID all the fucking day.
Yeah.
And
I can't.
And everything is shortened and people more in the 90s typically don't know how to People don't know how to effectively communicate their emotions and wants and needs and stuff.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the fuck.
And maybe it has to do with like cognitive whatever, but that was just something that I've just been like, I don't understand. And there's always like this constant struggle between people born in the 80s and people born in the 90s. Whereas people born in the 70s and 80s, there's a little like, okay, we get it. Mm-hmm. You just, whatever. There's similar decades. Mm-hmm. There was drugs and AIDS in both decades. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
running rampant.
Right. 90s, y'all had Beyonce. So like, you get what I mean? Like, an iPhone. Like, it's just very difficult. But, you know, I'm trying. I'm trying to be open-minded, and I'm not trying to be ageist. It's just I don't know. It's just not something that they can control. It's just how they're socialized too. You know what I mean?
That's kind of how I am with people who didn't grow up black. Like,
yeah,
there's a disconnect there. Like I just need like even with just different even if it's a different culture of black.
Or even if when they find their blackness really, really late and they're like trying to compensate.
I can't. Like, I appreciate the fact that you're coming into your own and I'm here to coach you through it, but I'm not here to be with you.
Yeah.
But just black culture things like turning up and cookouts and, you know, knowing that Saturday morning is for scrubbing the house down and playing whatever type of music that it is that you all listen to, just growing up black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's my husband who grew up in Trinidad and they were playing Calypso, on Saturday morning, they were playing Calypso and cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying? And we were playing Marvin Gaye and cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying? So like, I have a disconnect with people who did not grow up like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I can't really relate to you.
Same. And where you can find some understanding or common ground somewhere, it does make dating and like friendships a little difficult, right? Like it's like, well, girl, we didn't grow up the same.
No,
we don't really got the same values.
What I need from you is understanding.
Can we communicate? Can you know what I say?
What I need from you is understanding.
Understanding.
So simple as 1, 2, 3.
It's as simple as 1, 2, 3.
Understanding is what I need.
All right.
Hi, Jaden XD. This is Mir. I just want to say that I love you guys. Great show. Many laughs. So tonight, my friend and I went to the bar and we ordered drinks with light ice, and we were so tickled by light ice, and it was all because of Jade. Like, we laughed like two little schoolgirls, and it was such an amazing laugh, and just to have that connection of like listening to the show and listening to Grant Brown, it was really great. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I hope you guys go on to do bigger and better things. Definitely not wrong. I wish you guys many successes. I've had many drinks. Good night. Bye.
Now it's time for a break.
Since global warming is apparently trying to make sure it shows its whole ass and it's 50 degrees in May, let's will spring and summer here. We're gonna make a mango Hennessy mojito. In your glass, muddle a small bunch of mint, a half of a lime, a few mango chunks, 2 ounces of mango juice, and 2 ounces of Hennessy. Muddle really well. Add ice and shake vigorously. Pour back into your glass and top with club soda. Listen to Jade and XD every week for more cocktails and drink tips.
So Jungletown is this show on Vice, and this Jimmy Stice, scammer of the century, has got this idea to build a new civilization, right? To teach like economic or eco-sustainability and shit, right? So like he got this land in Panama and developed this new city called Caluyala. And people come there for a semester to learn how to like build shit out of like twigs and dust and like Timon and Pumbaa and shit. And like eventually they end up working there or whatever, but it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. And people pay like $5,000 a semester just to stay there. They find this shit on Facebook because that's the only way they advertise.
Is this the white man who partnered with Ja Rule?
No. But Jungletown is exactly like the Fry Festival. It is like the Ja Rule thing. Mm-hmm. Like it is exactly like that. So like these people pay ridiculous amounts of money. Now, because my first question was how many black people are on this show?
It better than how many? One.
Half.
It's always one.
It's half.
Yeah, I know.
But and you know why?
Yeah.
Because half. So,
somebody who don't know how to play spades. They don't know their daddy's side of the family like that.
Yep. So, and it's like one lock.
Yeah.
Anyway, they. Just watch it because it's half like The Path. Yeah. It's actually it's low key like The Path. And because it's like Scientology, because this guy is like taking all their money for like bullshit.
So it's a movement. I thought it was like a class
/ movement. So like while these people are like killing and slaughtering like, the cast of like Lion King and shit, the owner is in Panama City. He went to the grocery store and bought Doritos.
Really?
Yes. He doesn't live on the thing. Yeah, now you gotta watch because it's real deal Holyfield. And it's nothing but white tears, so that's why I kind of enjoy it. Oh. Because this girl like went home because she has a severe gluten allergy. And so everybody, all they did was eat like she can't even be near gluten because she like. I know people. There are people who are allergic to gluten, and I get that. But she's like the way she described it, and like she was like, I can't even be near it, but she was near like bread in a scene, and she was just like fine. But then she started crying because somebody brought it to her attention.
This is why I be saying that shit is fake.
People be fibbing, right? But anyway, watch Jungletown. So, a short man from Columbus, Ohio. You might know him. He goes by Little Mama.
What? Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, rap god, rap legend, rap icon, Bow Wow, a.k.a. Shad Moss, is in the news this week because he was caught fibbing and stunting Pondygram.
Frontin'.
So he is on this new show called Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And he's on a promo tour. And so on the gram, he posted a photo of a private jet and a luxury car and saying, promo tour, let's get it, let's go, and what other things that rap artists say.
Do you watch Growing Up Hip Hop?
No. Why would I? I watch Friends.
I know.
But back to Shad. posted on Instagram that he was on this luxury thing, and then turns out somebody on Snapchat was like, "This nigga is in coach with me."
Right here, and this nigga's lying, saying he's on a jet.
Right, we on motherfucking Delta Airlines.
He seat 19.
Right, exactly.
Seat 28.
He got a window seat. Like, I'm right behind this nigga. Like, he ordered a Coke.
Light eyes. Light eyes.
Right, and that's it. And
that's why you can't trust a nigga with light eyes.
Right, but this isn't the first time he's lied.
No, the first time is when he said he was biracial.
Oh, right.
Oh, there was another time?
Yes, he said that he had got a Falcon suite to watch the game.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And the Falcons didn't play that week.
I forgot about that.
Around here we pop them collars. Around here we get them dollars. Every girl I see that look right like me just got a holler. This kid here all about stacking up. Thought big here, but we can back it up. Long as everybody get crunk when they drop in the club, start acting up. I represent the SO.
So now they have the Bow Wow challenge. So did you see the girl who put the Timbs on the floor and held up the jeans? And all she posted was a picture of her standing in the jeans and the Timbs. And she was like, me and Bae, and then zoomed out and it was her holding the pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Or they had the girl who held her fingers up to the screen and it was Hawaii in the background. She's like, on vacation in Hawaii. Made it look like her knees on the...
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'. The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Oh my gosh.
And then showed that it was her in her office.
Trey Melvin, a YouTuber, he was like, just took the whip out to get the car washed. And it was a toy Porsche and it was on the sink.
With the water droplets.
With the water droplets. That's that iPhone 7 Plus nigga.
Yo, that one took me out.
Yeah, that was funny. But like, you don't got to lie, bro.
No. And then he tried to flip it. He did some nigga shit where he was like, haha, got y'all right where I want y'all. This is all for the show. It's like, sir. And that, I actually watched Growing Up Hip Hop. Because originally it was Lil Romeo. I like Master P. I have respect for him.
Did you ever watch his reality show? Yes, because we watched it together.
Of course. So
I was unemployed as fuck back then.
So it's Lil Romeo, like Romeo. And one of the like a girl who's a family of the DeBarges, and who else was it? It was a few people, but I feel like he's getting ready to mess everything up. Don't know. Angela Simmons. Like it was a few people, but I don't want to Run DMC's son. I don't want to see no damn Lil Bow Wow on nothing.
Okay. Well. He lies. Before we get to the main topic that everybody wants us to talk about, I want to talk about Black King Crew for a minute.
Yes.
So I'm all caught up.
Let's talk about it. First of all, Kitty don't have no hands. I don't even like calling that girl that.
Katrina, I'm just going to assume her name is Katrina or
Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine. There we go.
Yeah.
Catherine, let me say this. The only thing that I like about her is her weave.
I don't even like that. I feel like it's entirely too much.
That threw me off guard because I had a rebuttal and then I was like, well, maybe it is too much.
It's too much. I think it's a wig. But anyway.
No, because her leave out is like super jammed.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's not a half wig.
It's not?
No, it's not. That's weave.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I don't like her because she made me, for the first time ever in life, justify something that Duchess did.
What, spray water on her?
No, when she went to first of all, why do you want to go meet with this girl? You need to learn your place. Like, you are not this nigga's woman. You're not. Like, let's call it what it is. Y'all niggas is having sex. You're not in a relationship with him, but you act like you're in a relationship with him. You're not his woman.
No, she's not. She assumed that role super quick.
So fast after like one time of having sex.
Like, we fucked and now I'm like the manager of fucking.
Right.
But C's doesn't correct these girls.
Nope.
Like niggas love shitting where they eat.
Yeah, they do. And he is the king of it.
Like, stop fucking your employees.
He's the king.
Like, say no to coworkers.
Say no to coworkers.
Like, everybody it's super incestuous too. Like, everybody on that cast has like, everybody fucked Donna. Ugh, except for C's.
Yeah.
That we know.
That we know. That was yeah. Everybody fucked Donna.
Even Duchess.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Duchess fucked, all right, Donna ate her, whatever, that's gross. I don't really want to talk about that. But it's just like, stop.
Yeah,
like,
no.
But all of this is really Caesar's fault. Like, everything that's happened is all Caesar's fault.
It's always Caesar's fault.
Right. And it's just like...
And he's so messy because he had sex with Sky's friend. He had sex with that girl, the ambassador, a.k.a. the receptionist.
Catherine.
With too much weed.
Which is so crazy. Like, she brought her mother and father to... I didn't know she was... Yeah. Was her daddy white or like a Faith
white.
Evans?
He was white.
Really?
But I didn't really...
Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting, which is fine, whatever.
Whatever. That was just weird. I also didn't expect her mama to look like that either. Her mother looked like every tourist that wears that I Heart Grandma t-shirt.
And a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Some Reebok classics.
Yeah.
It's some Capri.
Because she had a visor on as fuck.
Well, mama, this is C's.
Right.
And she has such a DC accent. Like, I really can't stand her. She gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
But she made me agree with Duchess. So the thing about it is, you're not his woman, and I'm his ex, so we don't really have no dealings.
We don't have anything to talk about.
We don't have nothing to talk about. So you want to come
Exactly.
over here. So she was gracious enough to even open the door, but she stayed ready so she didn't have to get ready.
Right.
Which I'm not mad because I too. So... she comes over there. She's gracious enough to let the girl in.
First of all, I don't even know how they even got in contact. Why are we
girl
meeting?
Hit up Duchess up.
But for what? Like, I wouldn't be like, no, we have nothing to talk about.
Because she don't know her place.
Well, I wouldn't have answered the phone anyway, like, or Insta DM, because I'm sure that's how they got in contact with one another.
I would have probably been like, we don't have nothing to
For
talk
what?
about.
Like, I don't see it. But Duchess is a punk too, and let me tell you why.
Because she ran.
A, she ran. B, she sprayed that hoe with water. Let me tell you something. That was nobody's pepper spray.
Nah, that girl would have been coughing.
Everybody on the production staff would have been coughing.
Everybody.
Like, because I've never been sprayed with pepper spray, but I have been in the vicinity. Backstory. So I went to school with a bunch of N-words, my very, very first school. And, like a bunch of N-words, like N-words. And like I'm talking about like one of the basketball players on the team, like he was up for like, he got charged with like a felony, and it was either go to jail or go to prison or come to my school. And so he came to the school. Yeah, right. He was also from Newark. So one day we had a party. It was like a spring bling kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Nuck If You Buck came on, and
niggas got rowdy.
Yeah.
Niggas love Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah, and so police were there, heavy, and they started knucking and bucking, and like they sprayed pepper spray. 2 sprays, like not even near me, lit up the whole like room. And it was like a event space. Everybody was coughing, like it was in my eyes. It was like it was really bad. So that's how I know. I was like, that shit wasn't real because it was in her weave. So therefore, like it would have been like lingering in her hair. It would have been like
she would have been coughing.
Right. Like so, I was like, you sprayed her with silly string or water.
So I have a story too.
Okay.
Mine is just stupid.
Okay.
So I was young, maybe like 12, 13. And I remember these girls tried to jump me in basketball camp. So that's another story for another day.
Okay.
But anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just get a little something to keep on me. Like, it's nothing. So I bought a pepper spray.
You bought pepper spray and like, how old were you?
Maybe like 12, 13.
So you bought pepper spray at
Junior
13
high.
years old.
Yeah. Yes. That's when you're traveling alone, like you're going to school by yourself.
I lived a fairly sheltered life, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I always lived with niggas.
Yeah.
So anyway,
remember my parents are Californians. So
yeah, it's very different. Yeah. So I went to my room, closed the door, and I decided that I was going to try to spray this pepper spray to make sure that the thing worked.
Oh my God.
So I said, I'm just going to do one little real fast, like just one little quick joint, and I was going to do it down in the trash can so that I wouldn't spray myself in the face, like thinking I was being smart. I did one little in the trash can. I coughed for a smooth 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
So that's how that shit gets all in your throat. It didn't even get in my eye. I can only imagine if it got in a nigga's eyes.
Yeah.
And it allegedly got in her eyes in that episode. No, it did not.
Because I've had it near me,
didn't.
and it didn't get in my eyes. But I had to put milk in my eyes because that's the only way to treat it.
See? Pepper spray is no joke. And that was one little...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know that girl wasn't really pepper sprayed. And then Sky and this bedazzled vagina...
Would you?
It's just like a nigga to.
Would you get your vagina bedazzled or vajazzled?
Do you? Even?
I'm asking you. I don't have one, so I can't say
Never.
if I would. Okay.
Never.
I don't think I would either. Just because, like, I know this episode is all over the place today. Did you see that post by about Laura Govan and how she had like chronic yeast infections?
What?
I'm talking about, I was in pain. Like, you know how like on headlines where they do like the hard hitting quote from like the person, like, I was hurt. Like when somebody gets divorced, like, I was in pain. I had to let go.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah. And it's like front page on like People.
Yes.
They did that on
Katie
Jasmine.
Holmes heartbroken.
Yeah. They did that on the Jasmine brand, like, I was in pain.
And it was about yeast infection.
Yeah, she got chronic yeast infection. And so, like, she was talking about how, like, her coochie smelled. And I was just like, I don't think your coochie smells like by yeast infections. But either way, like, the fact that, why are you having chronic yeast infections, girl?
Like, are you on a never-ending supply of antibiotics?
Yeah, like, girl, you're baking bread down there.
Yep. Ew.
So my point is, like, because if I had a woman, like, if I was a woman going to 42nd Street at Red Lobster, I'm just not sure if I would enjoy having a bedazzled vagina, just because I'm not sure what that may bring. Maybe I'll end up baking bread with my box.
That's disgusting.
No, I just don't know. But anyway, she tried the fuck out of that for being late. Like,
ooh,
niggas love being late.
Niggas love being late.
Like,
guilty, but not for flights. I don't play around with really important things, if you notice. Like, and I really make an attempt to be on time for things. I just happen to be late.
So, like, here's the thing. I need Walt on the show before I say what I have to say.
Why?
I feel like Black Ink Crew is going to turn into a Mona Scott Young sitch.
I don't like the fact that they brought Carly Red on there at all.
Me either, because I feel like C's is going to be on Love and Hip Hop. Because why you just boned Carly Red, and then you have Young Jock at your opening, because Young Jock was there.
Yeah, he was. And the fact that they wrote that pepper spray thing into the show, because you can tell that's written, the fact that it wasn't real pepper spray.
Right.
And that girl wasn't mad enough. Like, somebody attempts to pepper spray me, like, I'm fighting, even blind.
Well, yeah, Duchess don't have no hands either.
Nah, she don't. That's why she ran.
Yeah.
She threw water on that girl and ran.
Mm-hmm.
I'm melting.
Yeah, punk.
But she had every right.
Yeah, she did, I guess. But anyway, Black Ink Crew, we'll see what it gives next season.
Yeah.
Hi, Jade. Hi, XD. This is Danielle from Sacramento. I'm calling you actually the day before my 40th birthday. This sounds so weird to say 40, but I'm wondering if that makes me an auntie now. Am I an official auntie? But anyways, I'm calling because I really enjoy your show. I love Jade because she's a mom. I'm a mom. I think we both got married around the same time. And I love XD because we're both Cali girls. And I just get it. Some of the things he says, I just get because I'm from the Bay Area. So I just want to thank you. You've opened my eyes up to a lot. Because before you and my husband, I was not woke at all. I wasn't paying attention to what's going on out here. And I see it. I see it all. And the episode where you were talking about what niggas like, she's 14 and this is a mess, but we love you. My husband loves you. He don't even listen to podcasts. So just thank you for everything that you're doing. You have a loyal listener, loyal families out here in California. So God bless, and I hope I can hear this. If I heard this on the air, it would be the best birthday gift ever. Love you. Bye.
So, Real Housewives, Atlanta. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. Now, if you remember a couple episodes back on one of our Monday episodes, Tatiana Janine was here, and she gave us the full tea about how Carlos King, one of the producers, fed that fib to Phaedra about, Candy wanting to allegedly drug Portia Williams, which is why he got fired, because him and Todd got beef or whatever. Go listen to it. It's called Just Talking, I think. But we saw how it all went down.
Sure did. And Portia. Phaedra was closed mouth, baby. She didn't have nothing to say.
Right. I think it's because she didn't know if she could say anything. Like, well, I didn't say it. This producer told me who said it. But again,
nah, I think she was straight up
even if she did say that, like if a producer told her, you told Portia that Candy told you. Now, Portia, I don't have sympathy for Portia. I'm gonna tell you why. Because she doesn't ask the hard-hitting questions or put two and two together. Because why on earth?
Because you don't know what 2 + 2
because
is.
Candy and Portia Candy and Phaedra haven't been speaking for like 2 seasons.
Right.
So when on earth did they have a conversation of, hey, I wanted to date rape this girl, your home girl.
Right.
And if that was true, why wouldn't you run to Candy and be like, bitch, what the fuck you try to do to me? Like, none of that makes sense.
Portia is not bright. She does not even know what questions to ask. So she's literally going to take what somebody feeds her.
But she also does damsel in distress really well.
Oh, she does.
So if that's the case, if you would feel threatened, why didn't you call the authorities or get a restraining order or anything like that.
You just had me out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, none of that makes sense to me at all. So now somebody was like, they feel like Portia was involved in this. I was like, yeah, I feel like she was in some form of fashion. But I just don't, she's not all the way, like, in the clear.
No, I don't think she's in the clear at all. Like, you still perpetuated this. You, like, still continued to say this out loud. And that's something that's harmful and detrimental. And anybody, I don't care if you have a fourth of a brain, you know that is harmful for you to say something like that to somebody.
Right. Like, fuck out of here.
Portia, I don't have no sympathy for her.
I don't either. And it looks like, for real, Phaedra is out from next season.
Oh, absolutely.
And Kim Zolciak and Nene Leakes is back.
Nene's back next season?
Yeah, they got for season 10. I have been watching these hoes for 10 years.
That's crazy.
I need to get a man because why am I invested in these hoes' lives? Like, Nene has been in my life for 10 years. Candy's been in my life for longer, I guess. But, like, all these, Sheree, 10 years.
10 years, Sheree. I don't want to see Kim Zolciak again, though. I'm not interested in her.
Yeah.
Her comebacks are not witty.
And they're filming Tardy for the Party again, her show.
I've never watched that. I don't have a single desire, and I don't want to look at her face.
Yeah, her new face is weird.
It's strange.
Yeah, it is. It looks like, on The Ring, when, like, after they saw, like, The Ring, and, like, their face would be all distorted. That's what it kind of looks like.
And then she makes them crazy ass faces.
Like the distorted versions, like faces in The Ring. She makes Kiki Wyatt faces, honestly.
She does make Kiki Wyatt faces.
So.
That's another one who'll be lying. So that was the original Portia, low key. It just wasn't as harmful to other people. She just be lying, son. Like, yeah, because of my cancer. Did you have cancer? Well, no, but when I thought I did.
Yeah, Kim did say that. And then Andy clocked her. So you didn't have cancer.
So you did have cancer?
Right. No.
Well, no, but no.
She lied. Yeah. Kim lies, but she also has never said that, somebody tried to rape somebody.
No, that's what I'm saying. Her lies ain't never been harmful.
Yeah. She just lies about herself. Right? Just like Kenya. Kenya lies about her nigga. That's it.
Kenya literally only lies about niggas. She's annoying, but she don't lie like
everybody lies about their nigga. It's fine.
Yeah, because didn't Portia also make up a whole relationship?
Yeah, with the African. I want Shamia on the show full time.
Shamia was entertaining.
But I don't think I would.
I don't think I would really want.
Nene's back, so it's cool. But my thing is, I don't know what Nene's storyline will be.
I don't know what it would be, but I don't care because Nene's comebacks be so funny. Like,
they got her back for $2.5 million.
Crazy.
2.5.
That's why she be throwing that money around like nobody's business. Like, I'm rich. I don't care what you say. I make a lot of money.
Because her clothes do amazing on QVC.
She has, that makes sense to me, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, she advertises to the Chicos crowd.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Dress barn.
Yeah, like for the woman with the large back.
What's the other one that's not
so
Lane
she Ashley Stewart.
Ashley Stewart.
Yeah, she designs for women like me.
Yeah, you do love a 3-way poncho.
Yeah. Broad
love
back.
a drapery.
Yeah, broad backed.
Poncho.
Yeah. Yeah, broad shoulders.
You're like, I'm not really a tube top girl.
Yeah, I'm not. I like a good tunic and a 3/4 length pant.
And a loafer.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Some mules.
Yes. yes. But Real Housewives, I just feel like Phaedra is getting her just desserts, and Candy needs to sue her.
Candy needs to sue the shit out of her.
Yes,
like, you all want to throw all these lawsuits around. You want to jump in on this fake ass lawsuit. And I knew when that old ashy ass boy went to the lawyers that he wasn't working no damn 80 hours. And Candy said it. This is why I do not understand. I said it before. I don't know why people don't like Candy. Candy does not bother anyone.
Candy minds her own.
And she just be calling shit like she sees it. She was like, do you all realize if he worked this much overtime, he would be working around the clock?
Right.
She was like, he had his own business. He had time off. And she said this multiple times, so I know she's not lying.
Right.
She's like, he had his own business. I gave him plenty of time off to pursue his own business. Yes, he did stuff for my wedding, but he was also compensated, and we agreed upon what he was going to be making. And anybody with half a brain who is working consistently overtime is going to go to somebody and not just keep working it and telling them, listen,
right.
I'm working a lot and I feel like I need extra compensation
right.
for that.
And Candy is a great businesswoman because she says she gives independent contractors bonuses.
Yeah. And I know she's not lying about that. More sirens.
I need to work for Candy, actually.
And furthermore, people are like, they were like, do you think Candy treats her employees bad? God damn.
That's right here. Damn.
Right. I'm like, what's going on? But I'm like, she gives, and if she was a bad employer, then Carmen and Messy Juan would not still work for her.
Right.
Like, they're not going to continue to work for her if she's not properly compensating people.
Right.
So stop.
That's why she yells at Todd all the fucking time, because she's that serious about her business, and Todd ain't really. Todd just used to be a cameraman. He ain't really, That's no shade. That's how they met.
Camera 3.
Yep.
You're on?
Yep. I mean, that's how they met. Shit, he was a cameraman. He wasn't a producer. He was a cameraman.
It is what it is.
And she said that too. She was like, if anybody knows me, knows I'm serious about my business. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows that. Remember when they used to show Candy working at her store? Because she has that clothing store?
Yep.
Even though I'm sure it's like 579 or like dots.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. She got one.
The hood rats like it. If they're buying it, that's money in her pocket.
Yeah.
She got her sex toy line. You said that does well.
It does. That shit is like Avon. She has agents who sell that shit like Mary Kay and Avon and shit.
She's got a sex toy lines, and that's not something that's really just out here like that.
No.
So she's got a successful sex toy line. She's got a clothing line. She's on this show, which is a check. And she also still gets writing credits and gets checks off of writing music.
About to get this big ass check from Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. What is that song again?
The Shape of You.
Yeah. I'm in love with the shape of you.
That song is awful,
I'm in love with
actually.
your body.
That song is awful, actually.
I hate that song.
Yeah, me too. I hate white people.
But I applaud her for getting a check off of it.
I hate white people reggae. It's really stupid.
I cannot stand white people reggae.
It's so dumb.
It stresses me out. It's like, and it reminds me instantly of tie-dye shirts and those hats with the dread wigs.
Yeah.
Together we are love, is a tornado informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I proclaim. I like you boom boom down. Take them on the city, that I'm a snowman, stop somewhere down the lane. I like you boom boom down.
But anyway, Candy is a boss, a dawn, a diva.
Phaedra don't really have. Phaedra is an attorney, but clearly not a good one. But at least she has a career, and then she's got.
She's not. That's because and Dustin pointed this out on the Friend Zone that in Bobby Brown's book, he said every time like she represented him, he always went to jail. So it's like she's not, she's not good at her job either.
And then Portia don't have no future in nothing. She don't have a career.
She is a journalist.
Oh, it's a what? What? What
was it?
What was it?
What was it? She is a journalist. Diane Sawyer, Barbara Walters, Portia Williams, Dan Rather, Ted Koppel, Peter Jennings.
You know what? I'm gonna throw Oprah Winfrey. I'm gonna just throw
Oprah Winfrey. Robin Roberts.
Oh, that's stressful. She does not.
Portia Williams.
No.
Portia Williams gonna be on 60 Minutes. Fuck what you heard. Journalist.
What does she report on?
The shit we talk about.
Well, I was on.
She reports whatever they put on the shade room.
Isn't she on a show with Ricky Smiley
and Juicy, who has recently she's co-workers with Miss Juicy. Yeah, Barbara Walters.
You said Dan Rather's Portia Williams. I can't with that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't with that.
Wolf Blitzer.
Portia has no future.
I'm actually surprised. Because I just feel like she would end up dating a rapper.
I'm not surprised when I heard that she was in the Freak Ho video.
Oh, that Trova video. Yeah.
Freak Ho. Freak Ho.
I don't know how she pulled that nigga Todd from DC. He was cute.
I can't look at him. He
But
looks
Portia,
just
but
like
Portia's,
one of my cousins.
He looks like my ex. But Portia's pretty. She's just dumb.
She's pretty, but she's dumb as a box of rocks. Like, Portia is stupid, and I just don't see her.
Her sister looks like she always just woke up.
She does. She does.
Just how Candy always looks like she just got off work in anything that she
wears. Candy looks like she works at a hair salon.
She always looks like she just got off work. For the last 9 years, she's been on this show.
Yeah, Sheree's always leaving the gym.
Yeah.
She's at an event.
Yeah. Kenya always looks
like she's going on vacation.
Yeah, she always looks like she's always looked like this since the 90s. Like she's always looked like the side character in like a sitcom, like when she went out with like Kyle Barker on a date once.
Yeah.
Or like her character in Twa. Like she's always been like secondary.
Yeah, she is. Like, let me put my titties out, my sides.
Right.
And then
like
Cynthia,
she's always like she's like the Myth Bleak to like Gabrielle Union's Jay-Z. Like they're only like she's always one step away, like because she could have been Gabrielle Union, but she's not. So she's Myth Bleak.
she can't be Gabrielle Union because she's crazy.
It's very true.
Like she's crazy. She's not well.
She's not. She's like the Petey Crack of like black actresses. Like you know her, she's around, but she doesn't really do much.
No. And Cynthia dresses like she misses living in New York.
So Cynthia and Peter, right? You know Peter has snagged himself a spinoff.
Yeah. Oh, a spinoff. Oh, a spinoff. I thought you meant a spinoff of a woman.
No, he got him a show about Bar None or Bar.
I don't want to see a show about Peter.
Yeah.
Peter was just fine as the messy husband. Like, I was fine with that role.
That young man has been campaigning for Peach for the last few years. He sure has.
He jumped right in those reunions. Mm-hmm. Every fight. Why don't you stop acting like a bitch?
No, Nene, no, yes. Stop acting like a damn bitch. I didn't say you was a bitch. I said stop acting like a damn bitch. Shit. Nene curses like an old nigga, but that's just because she is an old nigga.
I love it though.
Yeah,
it's so effortless.
It is. She's like an old, like her and Greg. They make me smile because they just like old niggas that drink brown liquor.
You know how there's old niggas on Instagram and when they be trying to clap back, like when the Shade Room posts those clapbacks and stuff, and they don't be funny. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like that. You so stupid. You went outside because somebody said it was chilly. You went and got a bowl. Like they put stuff like that. It'd be all out of order and everything.
Yeah.
Nene be right on the tongue with it. Like, I appreciate it.
Her and Tammy Roman are my favorite old niggas.
Tammy Roman cusses effortlessly like a nigga. You know who cusses effortlessly like that? And I love it. It's beautiful. It's like singing. Nikki, our sis Nikki, who was on the show.
She does. She does.
Let me tell you all, with that accent, she cusses so effortlessly. It is beautiful. It is harmonious.
Wonderful. I love y'all who curse.
Yeah.
Now we're just Now we're just rambling.
Yeah.
That's today's show.
Niggas love to cuss.
Yeah. Support us. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
We're tired today.
If you're a writer, please feature us somewhere.
My foot's broke.
Yeah, I'm broke. Sure. Transparency here on Jade and XD.
Everybody who lives in New York is broke.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Ha!
Those cats were fast as lightning. And it was a little bit frightening. Anyway, that concludes today's episode. Shop our sponsors and big up to whatever commercial plays, because we don't know what it is until we listen to it. And by the way, we don't hear the episode until you guys hear it. So we're just as surprised as you do.
We don't know what commercials are going to play.
And we also don't ever remember what we say on this show until we replay it on Fridays when it gets posted. So it's always fun because Abe produces it and we like, oh, this is a treat every episode. But yeah, love ya. See you on Monday. 2 weeks. Yeah.
Today's episode was produced by Abraham Kevin Quesada.
I know. I hate Trump. I hate Donald Trump. And I know Abe cut out what we said like 2 weeks ago.
I really wanted him to keep it.
Yeah, but I get it. Legally, we can. But
I hate him.
Just so you guys know, our producer deleted a whole segment about what we would do to Trump, and he was like, "No, you can't do that." And we're just like, "Why?" First of all, most universities mail you your degree in the mail.
Yeah, they do.
Because mine got sent all the way to my mom's house.
Right.
I didn't even go to graduation, so...
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, no. When I tell you why, you're going to feel really bad.
Damn.
Exactly. So at the time, my grandmother got really sick.
Oh.
And then my mother couldn't really, leave to come all the way to see me graduate. So I said, fuck this. I'm going to go home and be with them.
That's real. Okay. All right.
Exactly. Yeah. You been getting that kind of good shit.
I hate you.
It's fine. But...
First of all, I feel like Puffy got loose nipples. You know how you got niggas
what?
who don't really... you know how, you got niggas who don't really have, they don't really have man titties just yet. They haven't developed into such, but they've got, loose nipples is what I call them. So they're they're the ant bites. So they haven't developed the man titties yet. They just have these, loose nipples that are going to soon develop into titties if they don't.
What are you talking about?
I just feel like Puffy got loose nipples.
That makes no sense.
And
what do loose nipples mean? What does that look like? Actually, I don't care.
Like Peter Thomas. Did you see those pictures of Peter Thomas on the beach?
No.
He has loose nipples.
No.
I'll show you.
I'm afraid. Anyway.
Loose nipples.
That's not even...
And he has Danish belly. Loose nipples.
What? I don't understand you, Jade, of all Jades. Because it's not even
I feel like I'm very clear.
You know, if you're a lady looking for a lady love in New York City... and you want to have a good time, please go to the Red Lobster on 42nd Street.
Oh, really?
Because when I tell you, it is
Is it like the BBQs on 28th, 23rd?
23rd. Yeah, because that's
before the ladies?
Yeah, that's the gay MCA.
Okay.
The 42nd Street location of Red Lobster is the Mecca of labia. The Mecca of munching. A layer of labia just strewed about. A valley of vagina just swimming.
A colossum of coochie.
Yeah. Yes.
Plentiful pussy.
Yes. All there. I swear.
A sea of snatch.
Yes. Yes. Exactly that.
Yeah.
They
Tons of tacos.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Corridors.
City of Clits. So if you're looking for lady love, please go down to the 42nd Street Red Lobster. Because that's not only fish on the menu. That's not the only fish on the menu. You're a Dawn. You're a boss. You're a diva.
I secure the bag.
You secure the bag. You're a god. Another one.
Oh, you know who we didn't add to the docket? That old stupid ass nigga Funk Master Flex. With all of his Tupac rants lately. Okay.
She also said that Cordell was straight. So, you know. Ooh, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Allegedly. No, damn it. No, damn. Because Cordell Stewart sued the fuck out of Andrew Delivered
I know.
for $2.4 million.
I know. But that nigga also said he had a whole ass relationship.
Oh, I didn't say that shit,
No.
so whatever.
No.
So yeah, he can't sue me like that. Damn. Ooh, I'm about to be out here.
This way. I'm about to use that for everything.
Why did it end this way? Okay.
But you know Ricky Smiley is like, he said some real foul shit recently.
Ricky Smiley has always been, how do I say this? Black boys look blue in the moonlight, if you know what I mean.
What? Oh my God. Oh.
You're the only man that ever touched me.
I can't stand you at all. Black boys in the moonlight.
Black boys look blue in the moonlight.
I cannot stand you.
A little soft and pink.
Oh my God. No, Ricky Smiley does not look soft and pink. He just looks.
No, I'm just saying, he real like, you know, my name Rod. Hit me.
Hit me?
You got the same thing I got.
I don't think he
Ricky Smiley has always been, how you doing?
Nah, he just mad ashy to me.
Nah, he been real. Black boys look blue in the moonlight.
He was a nigga cooking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chef you up something nice. This nigga made black beans, white rice, and a piece of fried pork.
So it was a chef special.
This is special. I'm like, well, it looks tasty, and all it's missing is a side of platanos. But I'm just saying, like, I thought you were about to go ahead back there and just really do something.
Whatever. Moonlight had its moments, but anyway.
Because when he set that down, I said, hey, look at him. He formed that rice in that bowl.
He did.
Like the Chinese restaurant.
Well, yeah. That nigga drove all the way to Atlanta. From Atlanta to Florida to Miami.
Some beans and rice.
For the chef special.
Arroz con pollo.
And a hug. A cuddle session.
I loved Moonlight. I'm not even, but that's funny. Is this episode super boring?
No, we good.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously.